Afghanistan, can they finally get a win on the board in this World Cup? They're up against the West Indies today, and England yesterday were way too good for New Zealand. Well, I felt New Zealand got it wrong out the selection table yesterday. Ferguson was injured and they went for the out-of-form Southee over Sodhi. If you look at the performances of New Zealand bowlers against England over the last couple of years, Sodhi's been the leading wicket taker. He's got 10 wickets in 4 games, so they missed a trick there. But when they bowled to Roy and Bairstow, who put on a partnership of 123, I felt they were too aggressive. They didn't stick to their game plan. They were trying too many things, slower balls, they were trying to blast the 2 openers out. And if you looked at this Durham wicket, they didn't sum it up quick enough. You just had to bowl that test match length. There was a bit in it, seaming, and if you attacked the top of off stump, it was hard to score. So Bairstow and Roy were able to score freely with the opportunities that the New Zealand bowlers were giving them. Now, if you looked at the way that England bowled to the New Zealand top order, they just bowled that test match length. They summed it up quickly, they summed it up early, and the New Zealand batsmen couldn't get their rhythm and they struggled from ball 1. Now, where the turning point of the game was in this particular fixture, it was in a 10-ball period where Williamson, the main batter of New Zealand, was run out. Wood came in, bowled a ball to Taylor. Taylor drove it back. Wood stuck his mitt out. It came off the finger. Williamson was backing up too far and he was run out. 10 balls later, Taylor tried to take on Rashid out on the deep, which isn't a bad thing because Rashid's got a bad shoulder, but Rashid was up for the contest. A beautiful throw back in and Taylor was out by a couple of feet, and those 2 run-outs, New Zealand couldn't recover after that and they were done and dusted. So New Zealand, they're lucky to be in that final 4. Pakistan can still get over the top of them if they have a massive win against Bangladesh, but I don't think that's going to happen. But when they move forward into the finals, they're going to have to up the ante because they've lost against the likes of Pakistan, Australia and England. England, for that matter, when they get into the finals, they've got to find a way to win when they're chasing. They've only won 1 game out of 4 in this World Cup chasing, so that is their kryptonite. But anyway, we've got the game today, Afghanistan versus the West Indies. Can Afghanistan finally get a win on the board? Well, it's the bottom of the table clash. Afghanistan taking on the West Indies. Now, Afghanistan, they've got 4 spinners in their lineup. The West Indies, they like to be aggressive against spin. So how are the likes of Mujibur Rahman, Rashid Khan and Nabi, as well as Shinwari with his leg spinners, hold up with their 40 overs against the likes of Hetmeyer, Farhan, Hope, as well as the big boss, Chris Gale. Now that is the contest today. I think the spinners can hold their own against this West Indian batting lineup. Where Afghanistan are going to fall into trouble is with their batting. They haven't got 250 on the board in this tournament yet as a team. No wonder why none of their batters average more than 30. Now that is something that they will have to go home with today, a better batting display if they're going to beat the West Indies. But for me, I think the West Indies pace attack is going to be too strong for that brittle top order of Afghanistan, and West Indies are going to win quite easily. Afghanistan, they're going to go home without a win on the board. Now, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe downstairs, get on that bell. That will give you a notification of when the next video is coming out. And good luck to both teams today, and hope you enjoyed. Thank you.